There. I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig on Thursday, June 8th, and 2023. And today, Robb's going to tell a joke first.
Oh, yeah. So, Craig, I don't know if I told you, we're remodeling our house. And the first floor went great. The second floor, that's another story.
So,
because the stories are... Yeah.
We got it.
Lots of exciting stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
And one of the things is we finally got our marketing hats in.
Look at these.
These are the new McGee hats. And what's the company that did these?
Haka hats, located right here in our development. And when you come out on our big event on June 24th, you'll see some material from them. So...
Yeah, these are my favorite hats. We had some done
They do a
5 years
patch.
ago,
It's neat, yeah.
and I really like these.
Yeah.
What else you got there, buddy?
So I just wanted to give folks an idea before we get in. We're going to talk a little bit about the event coming up because it's 2 weeks from Saturday, coming right up. But I wanted to let folks know what's happening in the economy, how it's impacting the mortgage market, the real estate market, and interest rates and all that good stuff. As you know, we've been in a gradually declining interest rate environment this year, 2023, which is good. We want to see that continue, and we want it to come down more. We had a little blip, and you remember I've told you on the show many times, interest rates don't go up like this, and they don't go down like this. It looks more like an EKG. It's up and down and up and down. We had a little blip up last week. Interest rates actually increased a little bit, and it's because the jobs reports came in better than expected. A lot of economists are predicting that the United States is positioning itself, along with many countries in the world, to have a recession. And that recession is partially due to the inflation numbers, partially due to the measures that the Federal Reserve is taking, not just in our country, but the equivalent agencies in Europe and other countries. That is going, those rate hikes historically will cause a recessionary economy. And so we've been expecting a recession, and usually that means decreased new job creations, increased unemployment. But that hasn't been the case so far this year. And the report that came out last week showed that more jobs were created in the country, more than was expected, more by over 100,000 new jobs. So the experts missed the mark pretty well. And so the market responded to that and said, whoa, wait a minute. The economy's not doing nearly as bad as everybody was predicting. We're not close to a recession as job numbers are continuing up. That caused interest rates to blip back up because the Federal Reserve wants to slow the economy down. That's one of the ways it's controlling inflation. So we saw a little bit we gave back some of the positive gains we'd had for the last couple of months. Rates ticked up a little bit last week. I don't think that's going to be, and when I say I'm quoting to you what people smarter than me are saying. We don't think that's going to be long term. We think it's a little blip just because the data came out different than expected. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the place where I check gas is now up to $4.39.
Craig has said this for 30 years. Well, no, 25 years. Watch what you're paying at the fuel pump. That will tell you what interest rates are going to do. If fuel is getting more expensive, interest rates generally are going up. And he's been very accurate. They follow each other. I don't know what the matrix is that causes that to be true, but it has been true. We're seeing that fuel prices are rising, and sure enough, interest rates ticked up a little bit last week. The good news is they're still lower than they were at the highs in October. So it's still a good time to buy a home. Still a good time to list a home for sale. It may be a good time to refinance a home because of all the equity you have in the house. So that's something you'll want to call us and talk to us about.
The market seems like it's getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's,
housing market is.
Yeah. People are buying, making bids. It's kind of going into a bidding war.
One of our realtors that we work with a lot, Brenda Kelly, and she's going to be here on June 24th making cotton candy. Come and get cotton candy from Brenda. She had a listing in Federal Way, and they ended up having 22 offers on it. So that feels a lot more similar to what we were seeing, a year or two ago. multiple offers, sold for over list price. So that just it goes to what Craig was saying about the strength of the housing market. So talk a little bit about this.
So our Destination to Gold event is 2 weeks from this Saturday. There are a lot of great things going on. First off, we're so thankful to team up with Destination Harley-Davidson, Ed Wallace, Tara Wilcox, Brent in Silverdale, Jim, Nicole. Everybody has been great to work with. And I just want to give a little plug to Harley. They just came out with their new CVO Street Glide and Road Glide. And absolutely a game changer.
It's beautiful.
They are the most beautiful bikes I've ever seen that are a new bike.
Yeah.
Harley has really stepped up the infotainment system. It's amazing. I mean, I told Lana I've got one more bike. Before I'm dead and gone, and I really think it's going to be one of those. They're just beautiful.
Yeah.
So thank you, Harley. I don't know why I'm saying thank you because I can't afford one right now, but maybe someday. With that said, they're going to be here with new Harleys. We've got trophies with the bike show.
Janet, show the trophies here, will you?
Perfect. We've got first, second, third in bikes and choppers. Chris Lundberg is one of the guys that's got a beautiful chopper, and he is the president of the Black Sheep out of Kitsap County. And we're getting so much
I just
support.
told him today, get that thing shined up.
Yeah. It is. He's got a beautiful chopper, and he almost beat me the last show we had. Did
he come in second?
They didn't do it that way. They just did a first place, and
that's right.
But anyway, so that's it's so exciting. We have got 56 vendors. We have almost double the vendors that we had 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And the same band, which is Ignite, they're absolutely awesome. It's from 1 to 4 on Saturday the 24th. Man, if there's any way people can show up, they should.
And I want to tell you, I got a call the other day from one of our vendors who was here at the last event, Mario from Mario's Hot Dogs. His mother is ill. He's got to go take care of her. He's got to go to Miami. And so he's not going to be here for the event. So Mario, we wish you well. He felt terrible to not be here. But I want to let everybody know, we just had confirmation that there's another food truck coming in called Turger Burgers. And they do fresh, ground, hand patties, burgers, bacon burgers. They do a burger with an egg on it. You have whatever you want. So we're going to have fresh grilled burgers here. That's going along with Finn, the food truck. That's Anthony's food truck. They're going to be doing their famous fish and chips, fish tacos, and clam chowder. And then we've got Bliss ice cream that's going to be here for dessert. And we've got Wandering Cowgirl Espresso. She's going to be setting up her espresso stand. So we've got you covered from coffee to dessert and the meal in between.
The pinstriping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have, this is fun just to come and watch him. We have a pinstriper who is going to be here. He's going to be set up right next to the Harley-Davidson booth. And he's going to be doing hand-done pinstriping on motorcycles, cars, anything you want done. And he's going to be doing a few projects that day so you can watch him work. The guy's an artist. He uses no equipment other than his hand and a brush.
Yeah.
And
he's awesome with it.
The way he can have such a straight line and the artwork he does on these vehicles, it's remarkable. So he's going to be here. We're really excited about that.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that has offered to help out and has helped out.
Yeah.
From Doug Irwin, who's the president of the Hog Chapter out of Kitsap County. Ed Wallace, again, thank you so much for everything. Tara Wilcox. We will be doing at least one more show before the event with Destination. And, when you have that kind of people that help support, you can't help but feel excited about it. And if you want to give blood that day, we won't be giving blood that day. We'll be giving it the Monday after our event. But it's going to be so fun. I'm more excited about this than anything I've been excited about in a long time. And the fact that there's going to be fresh hamburgers, which cheeseburgers are my fatties.
That's your favorite thing, huh? Yeah.
So, you know what? Please, if you show up that day, you come up to me or Rob and you say abracadabra, and I saw you on Real Talk, we will buy you lunch.
Yep.
So that's a little way of us trying to bribe you to come and see and enjoy it.
Get this on your calendar. Come out to the event. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. The band is great. The vendors are great. The food is great. It's just a great party.
This is it. I'm so excited. And Mike Goldman, you have been nothing but great to help us. And when we ask for anything, he makes sure we have it. And hope to see you there.
Yeah.
I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
That is Janet Roberts, and this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig.